Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Cliff with Paint Flamingo Power Wash. I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. Today working in Tampa, Florida. We're here for a returning customer. We're gonna be doing concrete cleaning, pool deck cleaning, and we're also gonna seal the concrete. I haven't sealed this any concrete really since 3 years ago, which was this customer here. They're the only one that I've ever done it for. And the driveway held up pretty good for 3 years, man. So they want to get it done again. I got 2 more jobs today. I gotta go to Brandon to clean a driveway, and I got another driveway and fence and lanai to clean as well. So it's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna clean these pavers here first. I'm sorry, not pavers. I'm gonna clean this driveway here first and go do the other jobs so I can let the driveway dry up, because you can't apply the sealer when the concrete is wet. So it's gonna be a delay in between, so I can go get these jobs done. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for new content, and I'm gonna show you guys the job. So this driveway here was cleaned 3 years ago. I still had my van back then, and it's just now starting to get dirty. You can see we got some algae here growing right here under this tree. I'm gonna pre-treat with about a 2% mix. Since I'm gonna seal the concrete, I can't post-treat it because I can't leave the chlorine on here if I'm gonna put the the sealer on top. So we're gonna have to rinse everything, make sure we don't have any streaks, no lines, anything like that. So this is the driveway here. Looks like it's getting bad up here too in this little corner. Right here you can see it's pretty bad. So it lasted a long time for them, man. They love the jobs. They call me. I had been following up with them to see how, if it was ready. They said no the last 2 years, and then they text me last week to get it done. So I'm gonna show you guys the back. They got some travertine back there, which last time I did that I had soft washed it. I didn't use the surface cleaner. I just applied the solution and then rinse it off. Yeah, the travertine's not that bad back here at all. Of course, you got a little bit of stuff in the joints, but nothing major. This will be easy. So we're starting the front, get that out of the way so we can get the front to start drying up. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and clean this thing. It's been sitting for about less than 10 minutes, about 7-8 minutes, which is plenty for the pre-treat. Alright, you guys, we just got done rinsing the driveway, and there are some spots that has tanning stains on it that I got to treat with some SH. I'm just gonna apply a layer on here, and then I'm gonna have to rinse it off again. I can't let it dry. Like I said, I'm gonna seal it, so I don't want to leave the chlorine on here or anything. So this sidewalk definitely got it on here. You can see some of the stains like this, and also these little dots all over the place. I'm gonna treat those with a 5% mix, and then I'm gonna rinse it off before I leave. Alright, y'all, we got the back rinsed and cleaned off. Wasn't that bad. Had a few things in the joints, but for the most part, everything is good to go. Got underneath here cleaned up as well. I'll show you guys the front. It's 10 o'clock right now. I started right around, I don't know, 8:45. So 10 o'clock. We're gonna go do the other job. We should be back here, give or take 1:30, to apply the sealer for the concrete. That sealer could be added to that deck back there too. It's clear, it has no kind of color to it. It's just a protectant to keep the algae from growing on it. I did rinse off the post treatment on this sidewalk and the driveway. Hey, how are you? All right, I just got done cleaning everything and rinsing everything. I'll be back in a couple hours when it dries to put the sealer, okay? All right, no problem. I cleaned the curbs as well. Now we gotta let it dry, give it a few hours, y'all. Going to Brandon right now to get a driveway done. See y'all when I get there. All right, y'all, we at the second job. We're in Brandon. We're gonna be doing this driveway here. First time here, the customer's not home, but we're gonna get it cleaned up. I didn't I brought a bunch of water, so I'm not gonna hook up to the water here. Trying to bring it down some, burn more gas when you're toting all that water. I'm gonna get going. Should be done pretty quickly here. See what time it is. It is 10:48 a.m. Now let's go. right, we all finished here. I did post treat the concrete. You know, I always like to post treat, make it look good. Sidewalks all done. Packed up 11/16. Didn't take that long at all. Looking good. We're gonna go wash another property. So I'll see y'all when I get there. All right, y'all, we at the third job. Right now we're in Wesley Chapel, Florida. We're here for a returning customer. I think last year me and Dewan did the house, driveway, the fence, as well as the lanai back there. Today we're gonna be doing the driveway, sidewalks, and the lanai. We're not doing the fence. I thought we were gonna be doing the fence. It's starting to grow some little bit of algae right there, you can see, especially over here underneath this tree. The back lanai is not big at all. Doesn't have a pool or in-ground pool, just a patio. Let's see if I can show you guys that. This is it right here, pretty small. And you said those things are heavy, so I don't have to move them. We're gonna hit this rug for them. You can see we got some algae on this rug. So we're gonna pre-treat that, some SH, and then clean it with the gun. We're gonna start up front first, get that done first though. Guys, everything is clean in here. Had a few cobwebs out there, nothing crazy. No, I didn't see no algae on the screens. Like I said, we did this last year, so we're gonna have trees over here, so it's not gonna get that dirty. Got that rug cleaned up and rinsed. Pavers also. Let's go check out the front. I had to rinse out my P40, so whatever was in the hose from the last job, I went ahead and just sprayed it on here and rinsed the P40 out. Did the driveway, the sidewalk, the curbs. This is where I stopped. This is what it looked like before. So I stopped that right there. You can see the difference. Same thing with the curbs. This is where I stopped right there. So we're good to go. We're gonna go back to that first job from this morning to wrap up the concrete ceiling. 12:54 right now. So we should be back over there by 1:45. I'm gonna stop, probably get a little lunch. All right, you guys, we're all back. Everything is dried. Give it more than enough time. You don't want to do it, like I said, when it's wet, and you don't want to do it when it's super hot outside. So if it's above like 90 degrees, yeah, 90 degrees, I probably wouldn't do it because it's gonna flash dry on the concrete. So today is nice. It's a nice cool day. So it's best to do it either early in the morning. Of course, it has to be dry. So early in the morning if it's dry, or late afternoon. Right now it's about almost 2 o'clock. So you know, this is perfect time. You only need to apply one coat, because the second coat won't take, because it's gonna repel off the first coat. So you only can put it once. You do want to use a shield so you don't get it on the garage doors, or if you buy a door, you don't want to get it on the doors. All right, so I'm gonna start up here. It's gonna look blotchy when you spray it, but when it dries, it's gonna dry just like this here. Nice clean concrete. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using. So we're using the Deco products. It's the clear. This is the Deco 20. It's the name of it right here. If you want to get some Deco 20, you can use it on concrete pavers, regular concrete. Some folks even put this on their basement, on the walls, so they don't get any moisture on the walls, so mildew and mold don't grow. So this is a very versatile product. So let's go in and apply it. One coat, and then that's all we need. Also, when applying this, you don't have to flood it. It's not paver sealer. This goes on top with a light coat. Like I said, it's gonna look blotchy when you first apply it. Don't worry about it. It's all gonna dry up and cover the whole area.
so we just got done spraying everything. There's a bigger old spot right there. That's not gonna come out from any of my services. It's probably been there longer than I've been alive. But I'll show you guys the difference between a sealed area and an area that's not sealed. I didn't spray the sidewalks. They didn't want the sidewalks done. So get away from the sun. So if you look at the water, when I pour it onto the concrete, it's gonna soak in and look dark like this. That right there has no sealer on it. I'm gonna show you guys an area that I sprayed. And this is the area I already sprayed a sealer. Hasn't dried up all the way. You can see how it looks. So when I pour it here, watch this. Nothing happens. The water just beads up and sits on top of the concrete and runs off. You see it? It's hard to see it. It's clear. You can see the water just sits and runs down like this instead of soaking into the concrete. I'm gonna show you guys another test on this side of the sidewalk. I do it here. Get in the sun. See how dark it looks. Spread on this area here. Right here, look. You see it's water beads. So it's gonna be hard for the moisture to set in and make the algae grow on the driveway. That's why they get it sealed. So it's a nice upsell for you guys. If you ever want to do this, it's pretty easy. Just apply it. You can do it with a pump up sprayer or the pail sprayer. I did it with a pump up last time, and this time I did it with a pail sprayer. So either way works. Alright y'all, thank y'all for checking the video out. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for new content. If you got any questions about anything I did today, just ask. I answer all my comments. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.